do for a word problem? Very first thing, Tajir, we need to read it. We need to know what the word problem is even saying. Coco the Clown was making balloon animals at a birthday party. 26 children wanted dog balloon animals, and 17 children wanted bears. How many balloon animals did Coco the Clown make at the party? Okay, so we got the clown. He's making balloon animals for everybody. He made some dog animals, and he made some bear balloon animals. We good? We know what's happening in this story? Yes. What's the second thing we need to do? If you don't know, the answer is not on my face. Help yourself. Figure it out. It's written not only in your notebook, it's also posted on the wall. Brian, we should be done messing with base 10 pieces. Parker, what's the next thing that we do? What are we counting? We need to know what unit we're using. Do we know what we're counting in this problem? What are we counting? Courtney, what are we counting? Balloon animals. What's going to be our answer sentence? Remember, to make an answer sentence, we really need to look at the question. How many balloon animals did Coco the Clown make at the party? Flip it. Use that race strategy we've been using. Make sure you have what you're counting in there. Sam, what's it going to be? Coco made balloon animals. What's going to go in that blank, Sam? A number. Do we know that number right now? No. We're going to do some math to figure that out. We've read the problem. Check. Check. What is that? Let's not. I see it being swung around again. It's going to be on my desk. Clear? Okay. We read the problem. Step 1. Step 2, we know the unit. Yes? Go ahead and write the answer sentence down in your agenda, or in your notebook. You don't have to copy the whole problem, but we do want our answer sentence so we know what in the world we're doing. After we figured out what we're counting, what's the next step that we do in solving this word problem? What's the next thing I'm going to do? David? I'm going to do some math, right? Yeah, I need to make a plan and solve it. This is where my math comes into play. So what we're going to do is you are going to be using your hundreds chart that's on your desk to help you make these numbers. Okay. Go ahead and get out your counters as well. I know I told you not to. But we're going to use those counters today as one. So what we're going to do is going to seem really simple at first, but we're going to build these numbers, and we're going to learn how regrouping or borrowing, if you've heard that term, actually looks. What does it look like? Quit messing with your base 10 pieces. I haven't asked you to do anything with them yet. Alright, what's going to be the math skill that I'm doing in this equation? Am I going to be doing rounding? Am I going to be doing multiplication? Read that problem one more time in your head. And I want you to think, what's the math skill you're going to use to figure out Coco made blank balloon animals? What is the math skill you are going to use? McKenna?
Adding.
How do you know?
Because it says addition with base 10.
Okay, assuming there was no title, how would you know?
Because if you wanted to put numbers together, then you would want to add.
Yes. Yeah, we are putting two groups together. When we do that, that is addition. What's going to be my equation that I'm figuring out for this problem? What am I actually adding together? Sam? 26 plus 17 equals
Wait, we don't know.
blank, question mark, whatever you want. Okay?
Box.
Box. Box works too. Okay? Alright, let's go ahead and build 26 on our hundreds chart. What am I going to use to make 26? I could use lots of different things, but let's stick with the normal, easy peasy way that we're familiar with. Courtney? 2 tens. What is that going to give me in terms of total? 20. Oh, why is that giant? I did not want that to happen. Alright, 2 tens, which Courtney just told us stands for 20, which means how many ones do I need? Brian? 6. So your base 10 board, place value board, should look something like this. Right? Now when we're adding two things together, does it matter which one we add first?
No.
No. Whether or not I say Courtney and Gabriella plus Tygeer and Cheyenne, it doesn't really matter if I say Cheyenne, Tygeer, Courtney, and Gabriella. I'm still getting 4 kiddos. You see what I'm saying? So for addition, it doesn't matter what order I go in. In your notebook, I want you to draw base 10 pictures of what you have on your board. Underneath your answer sentence, please. From here, we're going to make our next number that we're adding to. What's the next number that we're adding to our 26 dog balloon animals? Parker? 17 what?
Bears.
Balloon bears, though, right? Yeah, we're not adding just random bears. 17 balloon bears. Go ahead and make 17 with your base 10 pieces. You're not getting rid of 26. Did my 26 dog balloons go away? No. Go ahead and make your 17 underneath where you've made your 26. Ooh, I like that Cheyenne flipped her counters over so she can easily tell which section is which. Alright, how many 10s am I going to make for 17? How many 10s am I going to make for 17? Eva?
1.
1 10. And then how many 1s am I going to make for 17? Lucy? 7. So your board should look something like this, correct? Yeah. Now when we add, we know that we have to add all of our components up. They should be separate. See how mine are separate? They're 2 different numbers. We're not all switching together. Okay? So from here, can I group my 1s into anything else?
Yeah.
Can I make a trade with my 1s?
Yes.
Look at your 1s. See if you can make a trade with your 1s. What are you going to trade your 1s for? Parker?
A 10.
10. Count out 10 1s. They can come from both categories. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These 10 1s. Put them back in the bank of 1s. Take out your 10 1s. Put them back in your pile of 1s. What do you need to add? Because you just traded out those 10 1s, so what do we need to get in place of those 10 1s? What was my trade? Susie, what am I going to add now? I'm going to add another 10. So these ones went away, and in place, I brought over another 10. What is our total number now? What is our total number now? 40. Try again. You didn't take away a 10. What's our total number? I should have lots of hands. Lots of hands. Georgiana?
It is 43.
43. I have 40 in my tens place. I only have 3 ones left over. 40 plus 3 equals 43. Am I done?
No.
Some of you stopped here and I had blank sentences. What's going to go in my equation? What's going to go in my answer sentence? Right here, what's going to go in my equation?
Coco made
My equation.
43.
43, 26 plus 17 equals 43. What's going to go in my answer sentence? Coco made 43 balloon animals. Does that sound like something a human could do? I didn't say he made 4 million. I didn't say he made 0. Is my answer reasonable?
Yes.
Does it make sense with the problem?
Yes.
Yeah. That makes sense? Happy? Go ahead and add that to your answer sentence. Alright. Let's try this one. What I want you to do, because I told you there's no word problem, it's just a naked number problem. We're going to do 34 plus 82 on your desk with your base 10 pieces. I want you to make those two numbers separate with your pieces and then stop. Okay? Whether you add 3 plus 2 or 2 plus 3, your total is still going to be 5. So addition, the order does not matter. Okay? Alright, I'm going to put 34 on top. Underneath that, I'm going to be giving you a dry erase marker in a second, and you are going to be writing the expanded form. What's going to be the expanded form of this number? What's going to be the expanded form? Mason? 30 plus 4. Happy so far? Should we review? We've done this already. Yes? Alright, next number. 82. How many tens am I going to put in 82? Dylan? 8, not 80 tens. 8 tens. And then how many ones, Dylan? 2. What's going to be my expanded form? 8 plus 2. Beautiful. Again, so what we're learning about is called expanded form addition. I expand out my numbers, which is really easy once you make them with base 10 pieces because they're already expanded. Notice I'm keeping my tens together in one column and my ones together in one column, just like I would in my base 10 chart. Okay? Now, just like last time, can we group any ones together to make a trade? Look at our ones. We have 4 ones and 2 ones. Can we group them together to trade for anything?
No. Yes.
No. What are we going to trade then, Natalie? No, we don't have anything to trade. We only have tens and hundreds, and we don't have enough to trade for a 10 or a 100. So underneath, where I've written my 4 and my 2, I know I have 6 ones. 4 ones plus 2 ones equals 6 ones. I'm going to bring down my plus sign. And then I'm going to add up my tens. I have 80 plus 30, or 8 tens plus 3 tens. What is that going to give me? If you don't know, I would skip count up by tens. 80, 90, 100, 110. It's going to be at 110. Now, with my pieces, could I make a trade? Could I make a trade? Natalie, now we can make a trade. What can I trade out?
You can trade
10s, 10s, beautiful. For 100. Here's 8, 9, 10. We throw these out to the bank, and they give us back a hundreds flat. I would then have 100 plus only 110 plus 6, or 110 plus 6, which is 116. With expanded form addition, you do not have to regroup. So if you are one of my friends who doesn't do regrouping very well, this is a good place for you to be at while you're still learning, because you do not have to regroup. I didn't regroup anything. 80 plus 30 is 110. That's it. Did I have to change out anything? No. We know where we would change. We would change out one of these, or not one, 10 of these 10s for 100, but we didn't have to make that change in our equation. Good?
Yeah.
Alright, once you've gotten your equation down, you can go back to your seat. Alright, I want you to do 123. Nope, I want you to do 94 plus 26 first, this one. When you're finished, I want you to draw what you made on your desk in your notebook. Until we get to that drawing part, if you want to push your notebook on the ground, or if you have an empty desk beside you, that's fine. That way you have plenty of room to work. When you're finished making these numbers, you've finished doing your equation, I want you to write it down in your notebook. Alright, I'm here. A lot of you have already written out your equation. You have 9 tens to stand for 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 4 ones to stand for your 4. So 94 into 90 plus 4. Happy? We get it? Know where that came from? Good. Alright, your second number was 26. You did that with 2 tens, yes?
Yes.
And how many ones?
4. 2. 4.
2? 4?
4.
Look at your number. What number am I making?
24.
26. So how many ones am I going to use? 6. Y'all said weird numbers. Okay, so 26 turned into 20 plus 6. Look at my pieces. Look at your pieces. Can I make any trades? Look at all your pieces. Can you make a trade? I want to see lots of hands. You should not have your marker in your hand. Gabriella, can you make a trade?
Yes.
What can you trade?
You can trade the whole set of 4 for 2 of the 6.
We can only trade ones, tens, and hundreds.
We can trade the ones.
Okay, how many ones do I need to make a trade?
You can trade for 4.
For what?
4 1.
What am I gonna get in return?
You're gonna get 100 for.
Oh, I don't know what bank you go into, but if you give me 4 1s, I'm not giving you 100. That's not a fair trade.
Well,
I want a fair trade. What am I gonna trade, Lucy?
I'm gonna trade 10 times.
10. What is your finger on? Those aren't 10s. 10 1s. Here's 10 1s. I can trade 10 1s. What am I gonna trade that for?
We're gonna trade that for a 10.
For a 10. Move your 10 1s out of the way. We're trading them. Back to the bank they go. They're gone. And the bank gave you a 10. In my equation, 4 1s plus 6 1s, we just figured that out, is 10. Can I make any other trades? Can I make any other trades? Brian, keep messing with your pieces, you'll lose them. Kajir, can I make any other trades?
You could trade your 10 for 100.
Okay, how many 10s do I need to make that trade?
10.
I need 10 10s. Count out 10 10s.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10. All of these 10s are gone. Back to the bank. Back to the bank. Back to the bank. And in place, what is the bank going to give me?
100.
100. 90 plus 20. 110.
Come on.
What is my number? What is my number? Look at my pieces. I have 100 and I have 2 10s. What is that going to equal? Grace? 120. Look at my equation. I have 1 10 plus 10. What is that going to equal? Ella Harris? 110 plus 10. 120. Magic. McKenna, what's up?
Then you're going to add
Why would I add 26?
so that you could get the right number.
I already added the 26. That's in our equation. That's how we were able to make those trades.